on stealing something?
No, ma'am, we're not.
Plan on murdering me in my sleep?
What? No.
Oh my god. So, the plants were killing people! I mean, who writes that? And they hated Marky Mark! Well, I mean, I guess that's the one thing they got right, but I wish I could just tell how bad this movie was, but people just never seem to listen.
You're in my world now, Jonathan. I told you the plants could hurt people, but you didn't listen.
You never told me.
Stop it. Stop. Maybe one day you'll become a real storyteller like me.
So how did you get into my house?
Stop. I come to tell of your destiny. You must use and slide your tongue into the ears of your disciples.
What are you saying?
Are you even listening to me right now? Is any of this getting through to you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen. Tell the people of the moving pictures, young and old, far and wide.
Are you saying that I should review movies?
Yes, my son. You mustn't cry over spilt milk.
What? Oh, God.
What?
Do you like watching movies?
I mean, I saw half of Air Buddies and The Doctor one time.
Would you want to review movies with, me and the gang and everybody?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, cool.
Wait, Jonathan. Will the people get to see my hair?
Sure, I guess.
Alright.
Alex! Dude, what could you possibly want at 3 in the morning?
Dude, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon!
What? I guess time flies when you're watching Kyojin.
Hey, you okay, man?
Attack on Titan. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Do you like watching movies?
Yeah, I like the Cat Planet Cuties movie.
Would you want to review movies on YouTube with, like us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. See ya. Bye. Hey, Ethan. Do you like watching movies?
Sí, quiero traer las películas de Colombia acá a los Estados Unidos.
Okay, so do you want to review movies with John, Alex, and I?
Sí, tenemos un química dulce. La gente nos ame.
Okay, I didn't know you knew how to cook.
Bueno, fui abandonado en una unidad joven. Mis padres se fueron a luchar a la guerra de las drogas. Aprendí a cocinar a las ratas con el niños de la calle.
Alright, Ethan. Cool. So, I guess I'll see you later. Man, all this scheming is really working my bladder. Ah, gosh! I've been stubbing my toe a week. I'm a real Stub Master. Wait. I got it. Toe reviewers.
Hey, you say Stub Masters?
Yeah.
That's way better. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 87th Annual Oscars. We're here tonight to remember Hollywood's best and whitest. I mean brightest. What do you mean? The Oscars already happened? Of course I wrote that joke myself. Why would I steal anything from NPH? Yes, I wrote that myself. Oh, fine, whatever. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first annual Stub Masters Retrospective. Today, we're here to remember the buffoonery and poor decision-making that was the first year of Stub Masters. I'm the butt of every joke, the soul of the group, and the only Stub Master who likes to dress up. But for today, I'm your host, Ethan. Anyway, let's see the rest of the gang. Standing 80 feet tall and having an unhealthy obsession with exercise and dumb action movies, here's Jonathan.
Hey!
Thank you, Jonathan. Our next team member boasts a misshapen head and has a hair that looks like rats live in it. Please welcome the only Stub Master white enough to have a diet consisting solely of mac and cheese and mayo, John.
Hey, it's good, okay?
You're disgusting. You are disgusting. Anyways, that's truly awful and disgusting. Last but not least, the only Stub Master smart enough to not watch The Pyramid, but dumb enough to enjoy Taken 3. Please welcome Alex.
Okay, alright.
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? This suits?
Where are you wearing?
Alex, all you had to do was put on this suit.
You didn't say anything about a suit.
Well, just go change it. You stink. You're disgusting right now. Really? Cereal? Come on, change, dude.
Go.
Fine.
Really?
Fine.
Go.
God. Jonathan, when's the last time you went outside? I don't remember.
There he is. Look how nice
beautiful.
this is. You see, suit.
Woo!
He showered.
I
Shaved. Perfect. Sit down. So, with the rest of the cast here, let's get the evening started. So, on to the first event of the night. The show's worst moments, excuse me. Guys, we have a couple of worst moments.
Not a solid amount of bad moments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is, again, our first year, so we grow and we learn, but still we're a bunch of stupid people on the internet who make mistakes. So let's start off with the first category, or not category, excuse me, our first thing of the night, Muvu.
Oh man.
Okay, this is
Move.
the worst
Let's
one.
bring it back to February with the focus review.
Yeah?
And John tried to say, I think, trailer.
But instead, I said Muvu.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be so bad if I meant to say movie, but I meant to say
An
trailer.
entirely different word.
and it came out Muvu.
What
And
went wrong
he
with your mind?
continued.
Yeah.
And I didn't even catch it. I
No,
just
he
kept
didn't.
with utter confidence.
Yeah.
Oh
It
man.
was only till later when Ethan said,
Did
I think you said
You said Muvu, right?
Yeah.
So that was number one of the worst moments. We also have filming outside early
Okay.
on. You know,
So within the first month of our Stub Masters career, we were moving to locations periodically because we didn't have a permanent place to shoot. So one day we went out in one of our backyards, and it was really hot outside. We had water, and I'm pretty sure Alex had sunglasses on.
Yeah.
you gotta kink it in the eyes, man.
But yeah.
All those reviews were bad because I was chewing gum and like playing with myself weird.
No, it was-
Playing
Oh my
with yourself
gosh.
weird. Yeah, not a very smart move early on. But then again, we grow.
We do, and that leads us to our next, which was the exercise ball incident.
Another one involving me
Yeah.
sitting on an exercise ball.
Now, if you recall,
You have bad screen habits.
oh god,
I've
does.
worked hard to improve them, Alex.
So back in August, with our review of When the Game Stands Tall, we were all aligned across a wall here, and we didn't
tried
have
to
enough chairs.
Yeah, cram as many chairs as possible, and we figured out, wait, we can't fit one more chair in. Just throw the ball in there.
So and
Why
then
not?
John is on this exercise ball.
I was wearing
Like-
these little basketball shorts that were riding up to here.
So
I was
basically,
bouncing a little bit like, so this movie.
so John had booty shorts.
Oh, basically.
They looked like booty shorts.
Yeah.
They were booty shorts.
That's gross. I don't like that. I don't want to see anything. Well, we did film that intro,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah.
you'll you'll know.
Oh man. And next we have internet.
This one's
Internet
me.
movie
Internet movie database.
beta days.
Beta days. What was
This-
it? Beta days.
Bad at days. This
Base
one's
data.
this one's me. If you recall, in the No Good Deed review, I tried to quote myself by saying, "Yeah, I remember seeing something about this movie on IMBD.
Oh my
Rather, it should have been DB." And I've been kicking myself in the head. Just like, come on, dude, just
You kick yourself in the head? Dude, that's
Like
flexible.
that. Wow, you're an athlete.
thank you.
Now, this next one, I'm not really sure if it's a worst moment or a best moment.
We honestly couldn't decide.
So we're gonna clump it in with the worst moments. When we were all in different parts of the world,
Yeah.
me and Jonathan got on Skype.
Jonathan and I.
Jonathan and I.
Jonathan
There you
and
screwed up.
I,
Don't pull a Muvu.
you jerks. friends got on Skype to review Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and we went on a pretty extensive tangent about elk.
Okay, so you see, in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, there is questionable special effects for elk.
And it wasn't even really that bad.
No, well...
And it doesn't condone
to differ.
the eight
Yeah,
minute.
the whole 8-minute video of just you guys going nuts
And
laughing
so-
about elk. We thought at the
Damn.
time
Stupid.
that it was so funny.
It was absolutely hysterical.
We put it into another video called Dawn of the Planet of the Elk.
You thought it was
Worst decision we've ever made.
No,
Or best.
That's
Or
not
best,
true.
we
Or
don't
best.
There could have been so many other ones, but these are just the ones we thought were the worst of the year.
And that, I still enjoy that video, Planet of the Elk.
Not the bad video.
What was
so,
it though?
oh god.
Okay, moving on from there, on the polar opposite side of that, from the worst moments, we go to the best moments.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly...
Less of these than the worst moments.
Yeah.
Notice that.
Less of these. One, I thought was one of the funniest jokes we had on the channel. Shoehorn, from the Turkish Film Festival video. In the intro, John mentioned the word shoehorn.
As in shoehorning in a plot point or a character.
Exactly. And then Alex said something, if you'll quote me if I'm wrong, but you said something about that word shoehorn.
Yeah.
It doesn't work with me. I don't like it. And then, without letting us know, you left the filming
Yep.
while it was still going. Thank God it was still going. You left, grabbed your trumpet.
They almost cut it.
We almost
did.
cut it. I didn't
We
cut it.
almost.
Jonathan almost cut it. You went and grabbed your trumpet, got a shoe.
And
Shoehorn.
started shoving it into my trumpet.
That hilarious.
Wow.
I mean, very punny, but still, that's funny. I gave you credit for that. Now, moving from that, we have... I was laughing at shoehorn, I'm sorry. We have the first use of the green screen with the Walk Among the Tombstones review. Got
With
it.
Milestone.
What? Now that was just exciting. It maybe wasn't the funniest thing, but it was just so exciting to finally have a green screen and lights. It felt professional.
We stood up our production value for the
It was
first
a
time.
step in our channel.
I mean, from the moment of day one with the Godzilla review, we just had the camera, just pointing at a wall with some posters and stuff, to standing here right now, sitting here.
With a green screen.
Right.
It felt really cool.
Yeah, it was such a contrast. It was great. I loved it.
I wanted to bring up one last thing that isn't on our list.
Oh
here.
boy, going
Now,
rogue.
This
Surprises.
isn't anything that you guys could see, but all of you guys have done this at certain points. You guys are very funny. When I'm editing, you guys like leave me messages. Sometimes
Yeah,
we do,
like,
dude.
Oh, oh, Jonathan, you better not cut this out or this. We got you. I know if you did it.
We watch them.
Oh no! I said the funniest thing. You better not cut it, because I want the people to laugh. I want them to know me.
Oh, I remember. It was the Lucy review, and we were arguing over scientific.
Oh my
valid-
gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! And basically, what John did was, he's like, John, you better not edit. You better not
Yeah.
edit this out.
Did-
You know I'm right.
Did you?
You know I'm right.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you okay.
I left it in there,
Thank
so
you.
he looked like a total, dweeb.
Now, getting to screenings is difficult,
Yeah.
and it's a hustle.
Yeah. It's quite. You wouldn't think there's as much setup as there is, but of course we're human beings. We must coordinate amongst ourselves and with the use of technology.
And we mess up.
Sometimes.
Sometimes the screenings go great. Sometimes they go terrible.
Let's talk about the times that they've gone terribly. So what's one we got?
I think.
Well, the Equalizer. Now,
Yeah,
this is an
okay.
experience that I had to take alone because none of these guys could go to the Equalizer.
Hey, listen.
We were invited to a screening to go to in Toronto, but none of us could make it.
Listen, man, it's
for the
Toronto.
film
Okay,
festival.
We should have gone.
What'd you want?
Listen, I like Drake, but come on.
Yeah.
I
So
like
basically,
poutine.
it's Thursday night. Movie goes wide Friday. I'm in Miami. They're showing it at like 7 p.m. IMAX. I'm like, I can make this, right? But
Toronto?
no. But under circumstances, I couldn't get a ride. I couldn't drive over there. So what I had to do was I had to take the bus. So
I hate the bus.
I got dropped off over at the bus station, and I waited for it. I got on the bus, and we're driving down, right? And we're going down Biscayne Boulevard, this area, to get to one of our theaters here. And all of a sudden, it took a wrong turn. I'm just like, what? And I realized, I'm not on the express bus. I'm on the one that takes like 58 hours to get to, right? So we pull over, we go into the station, and we literally sit here in this bus stop for 15 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
And my movie starts at 7, and it's like 6:45 by the time we're leaving, right? So we pull up to the mall that the theater I'm going to is, and it starts, right? It's like 7 p.m. on the dot. So I'm running through the mall, pushing people aside.
The theater's,
get out
the theater's
way.
across the mall.
Yeah, literally. So I'm sprinting across. I go over to the ticket kiosk, buy my ticket. I run up the steps, go into the top floor of the IMAX theater, walk in, sit down, previews. Mission complete.
Must feel pretty good.
Accomplished.
I mean, while nothing really bad happened on the way there, they must have been a terrible hassle.
Now, the worst one I think is for this movie, And So It Goes.
Oof.
We know none of you remember this.
no one.
It's because no one remembered that movie. The people who were in it don't remember it. But this screening didn't even wind up happening.
No, it didn't. That's the funny
Now,
thing.
the thing is, you never really know with screenings. Sometimes you can come really late and still get good seats. Sometimes you can come way early or right on time.
Yeah.
Think Like a Man too.
Yeah, and just
Right.
not get in.
Yeah.
Like, And So It Goes, this movie didn't have a lot of hype or anything. And we got there like 45 minutes early. We felt good about it. Line was huge.
Incredible.
Just stretching around the
down
mall.
the stairs, across the hall. It was terrifying.
And
It
we
was huge.
didn't get in.
Yeah.
It was
We had
awful.
to drive out to I don't know. This wasn't the usual place that we go
Far
to for
away.
screenings.
Like an hour away.
Yeah, and so we had plans. All right, come pick us up at whenever this movie's done. So here we are, just walking around.
Just-
Oh,
Super boring.
Yeah.
I can't believe we forgot about this.
Yeah.
We had two of the worst screen experiences that aren't on our list.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Number
hey.
one was Brick Mansions.
Oh, we forgot about
two-
Brick Mansions.
Well, it's the
No, this
interview.
Brick Mansions.
I didn't go.
Oh,
The
the
interview
interview.
was what?
The
So
interview.
both of these screenings got canceled. So this is
Oh,
what happened for
alright.
Brick Mansions.
This was
So,
me and him.
John and I are like, okay, this is one of Paul Walker's last movies.
Yeah.
Could be good,
R.I.P.
couldn't be. We don't know. So we're in the theater. The screen's up. They have their promotion crap on the screen. We're sitting down in the theater. The movie's about to start, about 20 minutes out, and then all of a sudden, the fire alarm goes off.
Oh,
so literally,
this is
we're
this
running
story.
down the
Okay, I
steps.
remember this.
We're going through,
I
and
remember
there's
this.
smoke coming out
Yeah.
of the second floor. And we're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah.
We're gonna
Well,
die.
it turns out some stupid fry cook messed up the popcorn
cook,
machine
stupid.
and caused this big fire in the kitchen.
Shut down for the night.
Um,
I think they might have quoted me in a news article about this.
Really
Because at
did.
one point when we were out, bustle of people, fire truck, whatever, kind of a commotion, I said, oh, some dumb fry cook ruined our movie. And we read the article later, and it said, a bystander could be overheard saying, some dumb fry
What?
cook ruined our movie. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that happened.
was that me?
yeah.
I
That
didn't
was
know
probably
this.
me.
I didn't
yeah.
know this.
Oh gosh, but
I think Stub Masters was
that
pretty
was-
popular with the news because I was in the news and Jonathan
that
was
we
in the
were
news
in the
as well.
we were.
Tell the story.
We were.
Tell the-
All right, so the next thing was the interview, and if you guys don't remember that, all the screenings in the United States were canceled because of terrorist threats from North Korean terrorists.
We almost got blown up.
There was a possibility you
There
guys
was a possibility
that you couldn't see. Here
we
today.
could have gone like sky high.
Then we'd
Okay,
be getting
we'll be
twice the
going.
money.
I
each.
said
we
the
would
hell
get
with
the
it,
money.
let's do it.
Okay. And then if I remember correctly, you guys didn't get in.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't. Instead we had to watch Birdman.
Hey, okay.
Which
That's-
wasn't
it was
a bad-
good.
That's
it was
a
good.
better choice.
It was a better trade
Okay.
overall.
Yeah,
And you guys were on the news about that, right, for the interview?
we
Yes.
were. Yeah,
That's
he
incredible.
actually got interviewed and so did I, but they cut me out. 'cause I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I had
We
people
love
say,
you.
"Hey, you from the news?" I'm like, "Yeah," because that's how we talk here in South Florida.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
us.
So even though we've had some really crappy screening experiences, we've also had some great ones.
Oh yeah.
Meaning, I think number one we should talk about was the Focus screening.
Focus.
Yes, Focus.
Yeah. That was incredible. So getting to Focus.
So,
was,
let me just preface this.
Sure.
This
yeah.
was one of the screenings that was booked at the last minute.
Yeah.
Stuff came up for like the day before, I think. And usually when that happens, that's when the people in the movie are there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
someone comes to take
Yeah,
questions.
that's
or,
code. That's code for celebrity will be there.
You know, so it's kind of like, ooh, is it going to be
Right.
the director or what's... And so we brought a Stub Masters shirt
Ah.
to give to them, just in case, right? We didn't know really who it was or what. And we thought, oh, maybe it's going to be Margot Robbie, maybe the director. We didn't think it would be Will Smith because, you know, he's so famous, probably got better stuff to do.
Yeah. But lo and behold, Mr.
We
William
sit
Smith.
down and Will Smith is at the Focus screening.
I mean, I asked if he would sing the Fresh Prince theme. Unfortunately, he didn't hear me.
Of
But-
course, people are going crazy, and as he's leaving, he's getting mobbed with people. And we just managed to run up to him and give him the Stub Master shirt.
So that means one thing. He could have thrown it out, like, as soon as we got it to him. But he opened the shirt, he read it, and in his brain he said, Stub Masters.
And he might sleep in that shirt every night now. We don't know.
We don't know. It's his personal life. I mean, we're waiting for the moment that he's just taking, I don't know, an Instagram selfie, and he just wears it. That's
Could you
the moment.
imagine
And then we could sue him for copyright.
Oh,
Whoa, that's a
God.
great idea.
All right, so
No, there is some more best screening stuff, John. If you went to If I Stay.
If I Stay was a really good screening. This was a kind of a forgettable teen romance with Chloe Grace Moretz, but it was like when you tell people you went to a movie screening, they kind of visualize like a VIP red carpet experience,
Yeah.
and it's never that. But
No.
for If I Stay, it actually kind of was.
Really?
There was like a little cocktail party and stuff before with like hors d'oeuvres and everything.
How fancy.
It was like, oh, fancy.
Yeah.
And then Chloe Grace Moretz was actually at that screening as well,
Yeah.
just to say hi to everyone. So yeah, that was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. And do not forget The Maze Runner.
Maybe the best one.
that might have been the best. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with The Maze Runner, which we're sure you are, it was a really big hit movie in the fall that starred Dylan O'Brien, that one kid from Where the Millers, which I can never remember his name,
Solid actor.
Jack is kidding.
and some
yeah.
other forgettable actress chick
Yeah,
who wasn't that great in the movie. But anyways, at the end of the movie, they all came in.
all three of them.
And here's the best part. They answered one of... Dylan O'Brien answered one of
They
Dylan's
all
questions.
answered one of my questions.
You-
They took questions for everyone. We uploaded a video of that. I got a lot of
Check
views.
that out on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Link
asked
in
him
the description.
if you could collaborate with any one actor or actress, who would it be?
And what did you remember what he answered?
I think the
I think it was Robert De Niro.
Where the Millers kid said Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
Good choice.
The girl gave the corny answer and said, "Oh, I already work with the best actors in the world." Well, boring.
Yeah.
And Dylan O'Brien said Robert De Niro, right? Or did
Yeah.
he? Did he?
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien was Robert De Niro.
Okay. So yeah, we've had some excellent screening moments.
Yeah. So guys, over the year of our existence, we've pretty much been famous, at least in my brain, for our introductions, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta give us a funny little intro to the review. And while most of them, I have to say, were pretty excellent, there might have been a few that falter along the way.
Mostly in the early days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were coming up with ideas. I don't know.
And mostly the ones not with me.
Sadly, that's true, and most of these are mine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So let's
Yeah.
start off with the Expendables 3.
Yeah.
Now, not a great movie.
No.
It was okay. It wasn't anything special. Wasn't the worst, but definitely one of the worst intros.
Yeah.
And basically, I tried to do a Stallone impression.
to
which I
to
failed.
terrible results.
I'm not even gonna try redoing that.
No, don't.
I was
No,
gonna-
don't.
Oh, yeah, why would you do that to the people?
No, don't
There's
assault.
other kids here. I
Don't
can't do
assault
that.
Yeah,
their
no.
heroes. Right.
The next was also me. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Now, I don't even remember what it was.
No, okay, I remember.
Okay, yeah.
I remember. Your introduction for How to Train Your Dragon 2 was this is it right here. This is me. I'm Jonathan. Dragons be like.
That was it. That was it.
That was it. That was 10 seconds.
Cue theme.
Cue theme. Yeah, that was it.
Now, I gotta cut Jonathan a fair bit of slack for this because there was a time when he was not with any of us, up with his family, in just like a cabin
I was in an RV in the middle
Oh,
of
that's
Tennessee.
in the middle of, I mean, with only his computer and earbuds. I mean, how much could he have done?
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So
Yeah.
I give him credit for even just doing these, for
Yeah.
getting to the movie.
He could have taken the Godzilla route and just not done an intro.
He,
Here we
had
go
so
again.
much love for you guys that he did it for,
Yeah.
for you
Appreciate
guys.
it. Appreciate
I
it.
love you all.
This is both of us. this
Not
next
really,
one.
Yeah.
but still. Okay, so next one also includes me, but
It's not,
also
it's
my
not just
henchman
your
here. John helped me create this monstrosity, and it was the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes
Monstrosity.
review. And in this review, we I can't describe it really. Basically, there was this cat in the corner, and it was like,
Okay,
"What are you doing?"
no, we
No,
had-
there's a story.
No, there's a story.
There's a
behind this.
story.
All right.
Tell them the story.
And this was
Oh,
on. This
no.
one was on Skype, right? We each have our screens.
The only Skype review.
We wanted to do a thing that involved me like having a seizure. I think.
Why?
It wasn't a seizure. No, we were trying to do sign languages because in the movie, apes use sign languages
Okay.
a lot.
And you wanted me to like.
Do something.
Which was
like,
it? Like, well, you put the cat over one of us because we did it, and then you.
No,
realized
you put the cat over him.
I put the
you
cat,
put the cat over
me.
himself.
Yeah.
Because the cat's supposed to look at you and be like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
But it was like this very, like, if you could have just Googled, like, large-eyed cats. And it's, of course, it's the one that's just like,
It's like the first one there.
Yeah.
And I just imagine Jonathan editing it and seeing that, like, oh god, that's terrible. I gotta put a cat on that.
Yeah, but that one was really bad.
right, from there you have one of the other worst intros.
Starring
Into the
me.
Storm. That's your fault, again.
It's okay, buddy.
I don't
Do you
even
remember?
remember-
You remember what you did? All right, here we go. I got this one.
I don't even remember.
This is me. I am Jonathan. Back to some real camera quality. Takes bite of pizza.
What?
Why? All right, explain yourself.
Okay, so this is the first time we could go back into the studio.
Okay. After you come back from Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay.
And we had a really crappy camera quality for the longest time.
Okay.
And finally we were back to the old school Nikon badass camera.
Yeah.
And it really helped. And I thought I should celebrate the bite of delicious pizza.
That's not true.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
not true. You're lying. It's because Into the Storm was like a handheld footage movie, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why. That's why. I'm seeing through your lies.
Liar.
Oh god.
Alright.
Now, from the worst intros, we have what I think to be our most redeeming quality about Stub Masters, you know, aside from our incredibly good looks. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our intros, our best intros. These are the best intros that we thought of before we started recording, which was a little while ago, so don't hate us.
These are just the,
Yeah.
these are just the pride of my life, guys. I love these.
You know,
intros.
I like to pride myself on thinking about a lot of the intros, but you guys make some good intros too.
I'm so proud of all these intros.
You know,
They're not bad. They're very entertaining.
what do you mean
I
they're not-
always have
these
a
are the
lot of fun
best.
doing it.
This is the creme de la creme. You're saying that they're not the best?
They are pretty
What?
much the best.
Yeah, they're the best
And,
because we chose them.
With these, we're starting off with Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, you know, the movie's all about, you know, filming crimes, and we thought, okay, what's such an innocent thing that we can like make a crime and put a criminal spin on it? And of course, John is stealing
Some granola
some
bars.
granola bars.
With the hood on and just
yeah, looking as
sketchy
as
looking.
sketchy as you can. And you know, I'm trying to film them with like your phone for like the news.
It's like, people gotta see this.
People
it's
gotta
the
see the
news.
news. And but what was funny about that was, you know, you can't see it. But John Kurt at the time had a broken leg.
He did.
You were in a cast.
So he
was
was
in
like
the cast?
Yeah, you were in
hobbling
the cast.
away from the crime.
Oh.
Remember that?
You were
I was, wasn't I?
You were hobbling. You were
Because I
hobbling.
break
over-
bones all the time. Oh, right. I got this is actually broken right now. I'm dead. No, you think I'm joking?
All right, from
Yes.
Nightcrawler, let's go into Focus.
One of the worst moments, but also one of the best things.
Now, the reason that's a worse moment is because it took 8 takes to do it. Because you know.
Well, no, Muvu. But it's one of the worst moments
Muvu.
and one of the best intros.
Yeah. I mean, for Focus, it took us about 8 takes to get this thing done.
Because it was very elaborate.
It was very elaborate.
There's a scene in Focus where Will Smith is training the wannabe pickpocket Margot Robbie.
Park it? Pockets.
Pocket.
Muvu!
Park it.
Muvu Park it!
Let's just not have you speak at all for everything.
You want me to take over?
Will Smith! It's headed!
Just give it to Ethan.
Alright, so Will Smith is training this. I forgot the words. John, take over.
Will Smith is training this pickpocketer. Pickpocketer. Okay,
Guys,
we're there.
So Will Smith is training a pickpocket.
That was.
and
Oh wow, that was bad.
And there's a scene where
That's
he's
hilarious.
taking all of her stuff in a very smooth, classy way, like, oh, you gotta direct people's attention, and attention is like a spotlight.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like
basically-
sexy theft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexy theft.
And you know, when you think sexy, you just think of these two guys.
Just grabbing items off of him grabbing
I don't
items
know.
off me.
You can clean some clothes off these babies here.
So of course, you know, he's trying to take my wallet, my watch,
we
my
just
phone.
we recreated the scene basically,
Yeah, we recreated the scene, but it just took so long.
but it turned out great.
But yeah, it turned out really well. So then from Focus, we're moving on to Get Hard.
Great.
I love the Get Hard intro. Just
So-
in the movie, Will Smith is being trained to survive in prison by Kevin Hart. So who of course would do the worst in prison, but me. Yeah. And who of course would train me, but these two.
We have fitness and crazy redneck.
I was already
killer.
in prison. at this point.
I feel like I pulled off the crazy redneck.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you went with the
with
tank
the
top.
the wife beater. Be correct, Ethan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With the wife beater, the backwards hat, and eventually you pulled the knife out for me to train with, because of course that's what happens in prison.
Yeah.
And then going with Jonathan to, you gotta get tough, you gotta get hard, you gotta work out every muscle in your body, which by that point in my life I had, but it was a trick for the camera to see like, oh, I'm a weak guy. Oh
Yeah, this
Right.
guy's a bodybuilder.
Now the next one I take a lot of pride in.
Yeah.
Furious 7.
Okay. Okay.
Now, not only was this it was an enjoyable action movie,
Yeah.
but the highlight of it is racing and intensity. So what we try to do is capture this racing intensity moment with Ethan at the start of a race in a car.
Yeah.
Various angles of him in the driver's seat, just looking angry.
Yeah. Just.
Right.
I'm trying to I'm trying to go fast and be furious.
Right. Now, you see,
Seven.
this is what happened. I took some inspiration from M. Night Shyamalan.
What?
And we had the twist ending where he didn't know how...
Shyamalan?
Shyamalan
M.
dings
Night
off.
Shawshank.
Whatever. But the twist ending was he didn't know how to drive.
I don't know how to drive. I just started my driver's ed class. I don't. How do these pedals?
Pedals work.
I just know the radio.
Is
How
this
does
a
that
car?
work?
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the best intro, and I think our best review all year,
Our most
Mad
recent
Max
one.
Fury Road.
Oh boy.
That one blew it out of the water.
I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
what.
lie.
I mean, for the review itself, it was mainly the chemistry between us and how
Yeah.
we flew.
It
How
flowed really well.
Yeah.
No awkward moments.
we. Yeah. I mean, but the intro for that review,
Took the cake, man.
like I said earlier, the creme de la creme.
So, if you know about Mad Max Fury Road, this movie is all about really crazy people driving crazy looking cars. There's a lot of scenes of them just in the driver's seat, like looking intense and crazy.
Kind of taking like a weird apocalypse version of Furious 7.
I
Yeah,
play crazy
pretty much.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
he
many,
does.
how many intros have I been crazy in? Let's see.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
crazy in whatever you do
crazy.
in life because you're
Yeah.
a crazy person.
Me under the sheets and
Under the sheets?
As above, so below.
Get hard.
You're
Get
just
hard.
Not a
crazy.
great combination.
You're just
And-
a
oh,
crazy
and-
person.
And God.
Back up, man. Don't get so close.
Come on, man.
All right.
And I was also crazy in
Mad Max.
you were Mad
and
Max.
what else?
I think
You know what? Let's just stop there.
Yeah,
But
we should have stopped. But what was the other one I was crazy in?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Permanent marker.
Oh, horrible
yes.
bosses too.
Horrible
Horrible
Bosses, too.
bosses.
There we go.
all right. So
Well, let's talk about the other Mad Max. The
Mad
other parts
Max-
of the Mad
oh,
Max.
Mad Max parts. All right. So we
Yeah.
start off with me strapping on some gloves, like I'm gonna do a colonoscopy.
On a bicycle.
Colonoscopy.
And then we have cuts to Alex, and he's going crazy with with his
getting hype.
with his racing goggles on,
Yeah.
and he's just like slamming the
He's just
handlebars
getting ready.
down. We're all getting amped, ready to go. And then Ethan cuts to him.
And I'm just, you can't tell what I'm doing at this point, but I'm getting ready. Oh, it's a lovely day. You know, quoting
Right.
that part from the movie.
He has this thick Australian kill a chick.
I'm trying. Man.
No, we not kill chicks. We don't do that.
No.
No.
We don't.
No.
But he had a very animosity attitude.
Yeah.
Wow, good word.
And then you see Jonathan round the corner on his bike going fast with cool music. Alex round the corner on his bike.
And then finally, there's a 10-minute gap.
Actually, I was first.
Screw it.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
So we have a 10-second gap, and we had critic sound effects here.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Not critic.
Cricket the critic.
We're the critics.
We're the
critics.
critics, but we can be the crickets.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
So, we have these cricket sound effects going on, and then all of a sudden, you just see Ethan barrel around a corner, literally with the wheelbarrow, and John in nothing but jammers on is just chilling back there, and he's like, yeah, go faster,
Go faster.
faster.
And I don't know if you can
I had
hear
one shoe on.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm trying it because it's not the most light thing in the world, the wheelbarrow.
I mean,
and neither
this,
is
this
John.
head weighs a lot.
Neither
It
is him.
does.
So I'm just barreling along, and if you notice, I almost crash into like someone's gate. But I thought, oh, that makes me look crazy.
I'm lucky to be alive.
I'm Alive, episode 57.
Ethan pushes me down in a wheelbarrow. So I'm just swerving around, and I'm just trying to look crazy.
I can honestly say I've never felt more vulnerable in my life. Because there was a point where my whole trust was in Ethan.
Right, if Ethan fails, then John's life
It
is
could have
just...
like planted it too
John's
early.
life
yeah,
was like a
sent me out.
candle.
Yeah, Alex was telling me, Ethan, this is serious.
Oh, yeah,
it might plant in the ground and send
I-
John flying.
I had to give him a safety warning because in the front of
Right.
the wheelbarrow there's a metal bar for planting so that you can dump things
You see-
out. And if he would have lifted it just a little too much, plant, boom!
That
Bye,
would-
John.
That would not have been the
You
first
see,
time.
John's
John-
life was like a delicate candle, and with just one little whoosh, his life would be over.
That's,
But thank
that's-
you, Ethan.
That's
Almost like the ending of this video. This video, at least for us, was really nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most
Yeah.
part, I think that we went through all of our best and worst moments this year.
All right.
Absolutely.
And,
We got
and we had our, worst personalities up
Yeah.
on there.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Magnified
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
There have been highs, there have been lows.
Stop.
There's
Stop. Stop. We have to toast.
Come
Can I
on,
look- can I
man.
look
Come on,
more?
man, you got it.
You want more, really?
Yeah.
You glutton.
Alex, you have a 12-step problem.
Now there's none left for me, dude.
Now we can toast.
All right, come on,
All right.
come on, guys, let's have. Let's go.
Come on. John gets the little bit.
So he gets
All
that
right.
little,
I
the
just-
little
I can-
snippet.
All right, guys. Here we go.
I have to like duck down.
I think we're lucky to be alive after
All right,
one
well,
year.
Let's go for the distance. Let's go for the distance.
All right,
Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, Ethan! No! Damn it! Alex! What? Oh my god! Oh my god! No! This is the last. What's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry.
Bye!
Bye.